What is an equation of the line that passes through the point 8, -8, and is perpendicular to the line 4x minus 3y equals 18? The first step is to find the slope of the given line, and I can do that if I write it in slope-intercept formula. The given slope, the given line. The given line is 4x minus 3y equals 18. And again, I need to put this in slope-intercept formula, which is y equals mx plus b. The first thing I want to do is get rid of these 4's from the left side, these 4 x's. So I'm going to subtract that from both sides. And I know that 4x minus 4x is 0, so I'm left with 3y is equal to, I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to say negative 4x plus 18. I know that's a positive 18, so I can do this. And I'm not going to combine those two terms because one is being multiplied by x and the other is not. And now I have negative 3 times y, but I want this to be 1y. So the way I can make it 1y is by dividing by 3. But if I do that there, I need to do it to each term. Now I need to simplify. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 times y, it just becomes 1y, because negative 3 divided by negative 3 is 1. Now negative 4 divided by negative 3, I'm going to keep that as a fraction, but a negative divided by a negative would become a positive. So this can just be written as 4 over 3 times x. And 18 divided by negative 3, that would become negative 6. And by all means, use a calculator if you need to. So the given slope is 4 over 3. This means that my perpendicular slope would be equal to the opposite reciprocal of that, the negative reciprocal. So if I negate this and flip the fraction, I get negative 3 divided by 4. And that is going to be my m. Now, that is step 2. I know that this is going to be my slope because my line is going to be perpendicular, so it's going to be the negative reciprocal. Now the next thing I need to do is plug in my given point and my new slope, the slope that I want from my line, into the point slope equation. So the point that I have, I'm going to name it x1, y1. And that point is 8, negative 8. So I'm going to take all of this good information, I'm going to plug it into point slope formula, which is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So if I substitute those values correctly, I would get y minus y1, which is negative 8, times negative 3/4 times x minus positive 8. So now I'm just going to simplify this equation. Y minus negative 8, that's the same thing as y plus 8. And on the right side, I'm going to distribute this fraction 3/4 into both terms in the parentheses, and distribute means multiply. So negative 3/4 times x can be written as negative 3/4 times x. Now negative 3/4 times negative 8, I know that's going to give me a positive something because negative times negative is a positive. And this is 3 times 8 all divided by 4. But what do I know about 8 divided by 4? Well, that's just 2. And 3 times 2 is 6. So I'm going to simplify this equation to be y plus 8 is equal to negative 3/4 times x plus 6. Now to get y by itself, I'm going to subtract 8 on both sides. And when I do that, I get y is equal to negative 3/4 x minus 2, because 6 plus negative 8 would give me a negative 2. And now I have the equation of a line that is perpendicular to the given line. And I know it's perpendicular because my slope is the negative reciprocal of the given slope. And I plugged in this point, so I know it passes through that point. Now we're done.